Alright guys, gals, and everything in between, I have a, head-splitting headache right now, and I work in, 3 hours, so yeah, this is going to be a little bit quicker review, and so forgive me if I blaze through a lot of it, but here we go. Alright guys, gals, and everything in between, so Doctor Who, Season 10, Episode 2, Smile. So Smile is we get to see Bill now in full force. There's no longer an origin story going along or any of that. We get to see Bill actually just take on the TARDIS and say, let's go out there. And I love that they complained about Nardole, because Nardole has been my least favorite part of the season so far. I don't think he's funny. I don't find his character likable. So seeing him just kind of get dissed and ditched made it all worth my time. We go to the future and we want to see one of the human colonies. And this human colony is all about happiness and satisfaction with our new monster. This was a getting new fans into the Creature of the Week story structure. Because Doctor Who, like X-Files, is known for having the Creature of the Week. And this one we had the emoji bots. The emoji bots, they were serviceable to the story. I was worried that they were going to be awful, and they were not. They were actually pretty serviceable. And that's the best way to put it. The emoji bots were not creepy. I heard some people talking and saying oh, the emoji bots are going to be like that surprise creepy monster. They're really not. They are not creepy at all. But I did like the idea that they run on customer satisfaction, and the fact that, spoiler alert right here, that they kind of have a bug that if there's dissatisfaction, clearly it's like a virus or something of some kind that needs to be eradicated. I liked all of that. So I thought that the story was nice. The cinematography in this episode and just the lighting and the overall scale of it was beautiful. I heard it's an actual city too that they filmed in. It's not just like a CG set. They actually went to this really gorgeous city, and I want to know where that is because wow. One of my issues with the episode, though, was the finale got a little bit Deus Ex Machina, or better yet, Screwdriver Ex Machina, where it's just kind of like, zap, problems fixed. That's not, you're misusing the screwdriver. But I still enjoyed the episode. I thought that some of the twists and turns that it takes you on were serviceable. Again, the cinematography wows you. It's a huge improvement. I mean, the cinematography was great in the first episode, but this one just kind of cranks it up and says, you are going to just get a jaw-dropping visual. And so I liked seeing Capaldi and Bill by themselves. I think that was definitely a worthwhile venture, especially because it didn't have Nardole. We get another reference to the vault that he's guarding, but that's clearly just the story arc plot. We're not going to get something too intensive on that. I'm okay with that because then it's not something you have to follow every single week. So that way a lot of new people, because again they're trying to bring in new people with this one, it's a great way to say, oh hey, we do have these random creature feature one-off ones. Those I always have loved, and this one was an interesting concept and an interesting take. I liked seeing Bill feel vulnerable too, because there's a spot when she starts seeing the history of humankind after her, and she's like, what happened to the people? Did something bad happen? You can see that she doesn't want bad things to happen, and I liked watching that vulnerability. There's a lot of great range in Bill. She is really doing a great job as the companion, and Capaldi and her blend perfectly. Alright guys, gals, and everything in between, what did you think of Smile? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Got plenty more videos coming to you. Love you guys.